1, 2, 3, 4. Now say go shred. Now say go shred. Woo! I will always be some kind of loser to you, and that's all you want to see.
I appreciate the interpretation.
What's shaking, everybody? Welcome to Shred Central. I'm Gymbo Jak. With me, as always, is Brad the Man Hainschwang, artist, entrepreneur, skateboard enthusiast.
Definitely.
And this is episode 4. Stoked on this one. So what we do here at Shred Central is we discuss the unique connection between skateboarding and music. And we also hit the streets to find out what you skaters are listening to and why. So the unique connection here, it goes far beyond just fast music for shredding or chilled music for like slappy sessions. The skateboard industry seems to be ahead of the pack when it comes to showing their appreciation for music and bands.
Agreed.
Like, yeah, would you agree with me?
I would agree with that, yeah.
Whether it's like Flip skateboards making Motorhead skateboards, or it's Vans making Iron Maiden or Slayer high tops, and Vans especially showing their love for music and bands with the Vans Warped Tour. And I just don't notice any other industries doing that. Like, you don't hear about the Major League Baseball Association making Bruce Springsteen bats.
What? They make Bruce Springsteen bats?
Or CCM making Nickelback hockey sticks. Like, it just doesn't happen, right?
Buy a couple of those.
So that's why the skateboarding and music connection is so strong, I think, more so than any other class, whatever the fuck that means. So without further ado, let me introduce our guest for this episode. He's a skateboarder. He's a musician. Also, part-time big and tall model, Jesse Landen. Put your hands together for Jesse Landen, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, dude.
Excited to be here, yeah.
It's good to see you. How have you been?
I've been pretty good.
Nice.
Some stuff going on, but I'm feeling pretty good now. I feel like I walked in here big and tall, like you said.
Good. Normally this part of the program I ask people what they're up to, where they're skating, but you have been recuperating because you had an operation.
I was a part of a liver transplant with my father, yeah. And it was, I basically, about 6 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know if you can do the scar thing.
Oh man. Oh, I was not ready for that.
Wasn't ready for the full frontal.
Why is the scar there and not
dead center?
Yeah. I guess they'll just rip you open and reach over to where. Is your liver here or here?
Is this kind of nudity gonna get you guys like screwed over on YouTube, or?
I did not expect the scar to be right there.
It's crazy. My dad's scar is kind of like a big like C, like this way, and mine is like dead center, kind of like that. Your liver is like this big, and I donated 70% of my liver.
Damn.
I know, and your liver is the only organ in your body that can grow back, which is crazy. And then
to 100%?
It can grow back to 100%. I have an MRI appointment in 4 months, and they expect it to be 95% back. Yeah.
So I guess the big question on everyone's mind is when will you be able to start pounding beers again?
Well, I think that like after your liver has returned fully, you can do whatever you need to do. But it's definitely been an experience. We spend a lot of time with like in a liver clinic, and most of these people are in there because of drinking. My dad was actually, his issue was undiagnosed diabetes. So, and that's the other thing too, is like he didn't drink. So for him to have like stage 4 cirrhosis of the liver just felt so unfair.
Holy,
you know what I mean?
stage 4.
And that's like when they found it, right? So it's like they found it at stage 4. This is how this all kind of took place, but like, I mean, I wasn't exactly in tip-top shape when when we figured out that someone from the family needed to donate their liver, so I had to spend some like 6 months sobriety race against time, trying to because the first time that I was tested to donate, I actually didn't pass the test. And then they only test you a few times. And
I'm not good at tests either.
Is that because, sorry to interrupt.
because of my own lifestyle, technically, you know what I mean? Drinking, eating bad. I'm going to say mine, it would be from drinking. And then, like, you know, just the way we live as, like, skateboarders, like, we don't, it's kind of different now. I think people are a lot more health conscious now than they have ever been.
Yeah,
like, stretching is normal, like, mental health is normal.
There's more choices out there to eat better and all that.
Exactly. But for the average, like, skater diet, like, if you're eating candy and drinking beer and smoking weed all day and doing other drugs and stuff like that, it can catch up to you, you know?
Are you living a more healthy life now? Are you eating your veggies and eating better proteins?
I feel like all the way up until surgery, and then I feel like post-surgery, it's just like anything you can do to like live. Because, you know, I'm pretty mobile now, but at first, like, you're just eating and doing whatever you can. People are like basically bringing me food and things like that. So I feel like now that I'm up and able to exercise just like a little bit, I want to get back in, or I want to get into like the cleaner eating. But so far, I think that just to recover, like, and just happiness food was helpful. You know, it's like, if I need a pizza, I'm eating a fucking pizza.
Exactly. Why starve?
Exactly.
Are you
If you don't have a piece
sure,
of broccoli, fuck
sure,
it.
I would love some broccoli. Yeah, exactly. You know, the go-to broccoli.
Are you like, so you're getting kind of back, like, you can skate now?
I would probably be able to skateboard like soon, but
Yeah.
like I would say as of right now, I'm just like literally getting back into like just counting steps or like going up. I'm kind of like a senior citizen. I have like 50% energy, and the thing is I find that, which is kind of what happened last week, is that like I have no warning for for my energy level. So I'll be at 100% and then I'll just be like just zero and like have to go to sleep. So it's like I'll come in with some groceries and go up my stairs. I live on the 3rd floor, and sometimes I get up there and I'm just like, I have to lie down like an old lady, like midday.
Geriatric Jess.
Midday nap.
Are there any videos that you've been watching recently that have gotten you stoked, just like that have re-sparked that stoke inside of you when you're like a little kid?
Dude, was it Vuja Day or the Eric Valentik's new video, the Toronto video? Is it? Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it's good.
Watch that video.
It's
That's
good.
the one to watch.
It's like a couple years of footage, doesn't he have in there? Like, there's like, or is that a mostly,
Yeah, it's
like,
a full.
like,
It's a full length. It has an amazing soundtrack. At least my perspective. And also,
is
I
your
was
band,
filming.
Is your band in there?
I said it had an awesome soundtrack.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
say it had a legendary soundtrack.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. This guy.
I was filming all last summer, my self skate, and I think to watch like all these guys killing Toronto spots was like huge for me. So I was like, I get so hyped watching younger people just into skating like the way I was, and I kind of laugh at the way, like, I'm 38 now. I just laugh at the way it hasn't gone away, or it kind of like circled back around. Like,
Did you have a time where you felt when you were skating a lot, when you were just like, I'm kind of over this?
oh, for sure. I've had ankle surgery 6 times. So.
On the same ankle?
Both ankles, like in combination. Here's the question. Okay, so if you have both ankles done at the same time in one surgery, is that 2 or 1 surgery?
That's 2, because it's 2 different bones.
It's 2, right? That's what I was thinking. So
Yeah, it's
7.
definitely
I've had 7 times then.
I would say,
how do you walking? Dude, what are you, like 6'10" and you can walk around? Jesus
So
Christ.
like with that in mind, it was kind of like, I think I stopped having a board like for sale or whenever you want to call it, around like 2013 or 14. And I think I had surgery till about 2018, like different. It's all been like arthroscopic surgery, so I can pretty much tell you exactly what happens. Like, again, we keep talking about me being 6'4". I used to skate handrails and stairs a lot, and like your ankles, when you jump, you just like banging bones together, and your body wants to try to tell you to stop doing that. So it kind of creates like a bone spur. You know what I mean? And I just kept getting that thing shaved off, and so I could just keep jumping. And it would just grow that fucker right back. And it would take about 2 years, honestly, to like a T.
So you
I'd
did
basically
that-
have surgery, skate like I wanted to for 2 years, and then I'd have to have that same bone spur like shaved off again. So
What about now?
well, what happened is that I kind of stopped trying to be pro, kind of like got really into drinking as we were talking now.
That's what all pros do. That's why we stopped being pro.
And then I was like, well, if I can't drink and have to do this liver stuff, I might as well try to sober up and film a video. You know?
Well, that's a great leeway into it. How long did it take you to film that part?
Yeah, video life is
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's a weird one because like I claimed hard. It was like August 2019, I went on like a Euro trip with some friends and we filmed some tricks. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna film this part. And you know what I mean? Like, easier said than done. Filming in Europe is like a whole other experience. Like, you're just like, there's smooth ground.
Right.
There's amazing spots. Like, just that vibe of being like away from your home and everything like that too. I think, at least for me, always leads to clips. And then I think we went on like a Barcelona trip in like December 2019. So there's these 2 trips I had some clips from. And I didn't skate like fantastic on those trips. It was more like sweating it out, getting back into it. And then during the pandemic in 2021, I just tried to film as much as I could in Toronto, which is like, wow, it's fucking hard, man. Like, I would return to spots like 4 times and not.
Explain to everybody, because not everybody knows this, because a lot of people just go to the skate park and they're like, oh, just tail slides this, that, and the third. But explain to someone, like, how many times would it get you, like, in your video, one of these spots, I definitely know for sure, and you can explain it, that you had to go back a few times.
There's the best part is the spot that I went back to the most times isn't in the fucking video.
Really?
I was chasing this like 50-50 for the last trick. And I feel
you don't have to tell us where it is, because you probably want to go back and do it.
I want to.
Okay.
Do I have the same motivation to go get sacked like I was?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like there it was like, cool, you're trying to finish this video. This is the last thing. And I would go to this rail and I'd just eat shit, or I just like I tried for hours and couldn't do it. And like, I have like no, you know what I mean? Like a lot of time when you go to try to do something, you usually can't do it because you're too scared or something. Oh, yeah. I was just trying full force and like slamming full force. And then I realized
even when you were scared,
I don't know why I can't do it. It just started to be like this whole like bigger than life thing. So yeah, we'll see if I go back there. But I don't know. Filming in Toronto is just difficult because you go to, there's limited obstacles. Whenever like a new spot pops up, we usually just like hundreds of skaters just like flock to the spot until it gets capped or whatever. And like, it's kind of a state of the fact that like the city's sort of caught up with skate spots. They can just like build one and then destroy them one at a time. You know, it's not like there's like 10 spots showing up at once and like all these different skaters are dispersing to different areas of the city. It's not like that. It seems like one thing shows up, we skate it until it's over. So I don't know, you're either racing to something brand new, trying to get like one of the first clips on it, or you're going to like one of the most OG spots. It's like Bickford. And you're like, what can I do over the curb? And you're gonna have to get out a pocketbook to like go through like what you might actually have to do. You know?
Yeah, I really like that your part in Video Life is on King Street where you lip slide that barrier.
Oh yeah.
I like that trick because that spot is scary. Not only is it sketchy because it's right at that light there, and there's like crazy traffic all the time in Toronto, and just the angle of that barrier going down like that, and you lip sliding on top. I thought that was sick.
Dude, shout out to that kid Ben St. Aubin. He lip slid that also, and then he rode out into the street and did like a fakie flip, and like half the battle with that was we had friends like. Basically, you just wait until like the light stops, but then there's still people all the time, and if you land it, you actually ride out into like the middle of an intersection during a red light.
You have anybody like? I know maybe he did. Did you have anybody there when you were doing it?
I did, yeah. We had someone who like I don't know. It's weird when you got to get like an extra person for a spot. You know what I mean? You got like your filmer, and then now you're gonna stop my body from going into traffic.
You're not skating today. You're just gonna make sure I don't get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year was this board behind you with the Landon ATM board we have there?
This is the first one, so I guess 2007.
We had to get Jesse to re-sign it because I don't know if you remember this. At first, he put "To shred, your mother sucks cocks in hell." That's a quote from the Exorcist movie. If any of you kids out there haven't watched it, but now it just says Shred Central. Jesse Landen.
And I did it in cursive, so if people are having trouble writing it, he wanted me to clear everything up.
Of course.
You know, let me ask you about that video you're in ATM, the video Animal Lovers. What the fuck is up with that video?
All I remember is getting a phone call being like, you're not going to like this. Like I gave them my footage, and they were like, you're not going to like this video. And that was like, I think it was the team manager.
Because I was sitting here earlier, and I put the video on, and I didn't realize it had this going on. Like, what the? Like it sounds like you're choking a donkey, but not choking its neck. You know what I mean? It's like you're choking something else on this donkey. I was sitting here, I was like, where did that come from? It just freaked me out. But what a strange title to have for a skateboard video. Animal Lovers.
So I want to know, you obviously play an instrument. Was it guitar off the bat, or was it like a banjo, or like what got you into? Was that your first instrument?
Yeah,
What got you into music, especially playing it?
Like Nirvana Unplugged.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Wait, and you're how old again?
He's 38, but that's a great album.
It's a great album. I'm just saying. I mean, that's.
I know. I would have been like 10 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would that have been around the same time that you first got stoked on skating?
Yeah, it would have been around then.
So-
Or just slightly before that or something.
So what was your first board? Was it brand new, like a Christmas, or was it a birthday gift, or was it a hand-me-down from dude down the street?
I think we had like those sort of like Walmart-y boards. I think it was like Woolco at the time.
Yeah, Woolco.
I believe mine. What were they called? Like
I think they had like,
what do they call those boards?
Dominion
Dominion.
boards?
It was a Dominion board, and mine said something like "Kilroy lives," and there was like some guy's face like half up over like a wall like that.
Do you still have it?
No, I don't. But then my
If anyone's got one,
Yeah.
get at him.
Yeah, exactly. Then my brother got an Alien Workshop slick board from like CCS, and then I rode his board for like a little bit, and then I got one on my 12th birthday, I think it was.
Sweet.
So how long you been skating then?
Fuck if I know. Man.
Yeah, I was like that skater's math because we're all horrible at
Is
it.
it 25 years?
But right around that time, you not only did you just get into skateboarding, that's when you decided to pick up a guitar.
Yeah, at the same time, I
That's
think so.
wicked.
But like,
That is wicked.
But I didn't learn how to
wasn't for the
play
girls,
the guitar
eh?
for like a long time. I didn't like I think I like the funniest thing with the guitars. I obviously just arrogant person thought I could just write my own songs right off the bat.
Hey man, that's gumption.
Which just leads to like later on where it's like kind of the same thing. It's like I still don't really like, learn any songs or anything. I just kind of try to make them up. But yeah, it took me a long time to get into like, I think I learned like a couple tabs and things like that, but like I never really properly learned how to play the guitar, and I just, as soon as I learned like the names of like some basic chords and things like that, I think I just started trying to write songs.
Do you remember your first song that you tried to play? Because obviously when you start,
Yeah. It was weird.
was it Nirvana? Unplugged?
Well, certainly it was, yeah.
Of course.
It was,
you
was it
remember?
about a girl? Like, That's what I mean.
Yeah, play it.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, exactly. Heavy. It was the heaviest fucking version of it possible.
It sounds better than original. Fuck yeah.
There we go.
Actually, not that far off.
Yeah, is that the Bleach album? Or is this off the Nevermind album?
I believe this is probably on something else, like In Utero, maybe?
Okay,
Is that right?
yeah.
Bleach is the first one, and then
Yeah,
there's
that's my
Nevermind.
favorite.
Nevermind. That could be on Nevermind also. I forget. It's been a while since I've gone over my...
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Although I ironically wear a Nirvana shirt.
I like
not
Nirvana.
bad,
I don't
hey.
know their
Look
whole
at this
catalog,
one.
but they got some good tunes. So what tunes do you remember from skateboard videos? Since we're talking about skateboard videos and shit earlier on, what are there any skateboard videos with a tune in there that you were like, what the fuck is this? I love this. I gotta buy this record. I gotta find this song. I gotta skate to this.
I got obsessed with a band called the Archers of Loaf.
I've heard them, but I don't know what their music sounds like.
So I think it was like Steve Vera in 4-Wheel Drive, which is like one of
Oh, the
the
Foundation
the
video?
old.
Foundation video? Forward Drive is the...
No, 4-Wheel Drive was a
Transworld,
Transworld video,
Transworld.
but
Yeah.
I also loved that Foundation video back then.
The big skateboard.
Rolling Thunder, right?
Yeah, because...
But yeah, I got obsessed with Archers of Loaf somehow through that, and like they were kind of like, they're sort of like Dinosaur Jr. or Sebadoh. They're kind of like sprinkled into like the
Jimbo's favorite band, Dinosaur Jr. He loves
I cannot
Dinosaur.
stand
His whole room is
Dinosaur
filled
Jr.
with not even skateboards. It's the band itself.
I actually brought that up to see you react.
Oh man, I don't know,
Loves them.
something about the whininess of the
Please-
lyrics and stuff. Like,
Please send your Dinosaur Jr. posters to Jimbo. That's P.O. Box.
Yeah. I will say I was always a bigger fan of Lou Barlow, like who's the bass player in Dinosaur Jr., and his band was called Sebadoh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also, so so I got into Sebadoh through the Transworld video called Uno, and like, you know the famous, it's like Jeff Rowley tries to ollie some massive double set, and then Tom Penny skates over a chain into a bank.
He does all that. He does.
Do you remember this song?
Yeah, he does switch flip,
Yeah,
switch backside
exactly.
flip. He does like nollie. He does everything into it.
So like the song, the Sebadoh song.
Yeah. What song is that? I know that. That's a great part too. That's a great part.
I believe the song was called Skull, or something like that.
Skull from Sebadoh.
Skull, yeah.
We'll have to look that up and give it a listen.
I mean, that part's. I mean, Tom Petty's the shit. So.
And then the Archers of Loaf song.
There is history in this place.
Yeah, because Uno was like Jason Hernandez did a lot of that for that video and everything, right?
That's old, like it's right when it started.
But I always look Transworld videos because they always picked so much different music where it wasn't just like, oh, it's rap, it's metal. Like they'd have melodic they really figured everyone's parts.
Dude, 411 was like that too. Like, so I'm from Owen Sound, right? Like small town. I think that eventually one of us had like a 411 subscription. I know I had it at some point, but we basically, whoever had it, we'd like go to your house, watch the videos for hours in your basement and stuff like that. And man, like the eclectic music that came out of watching 411, like so much hip hop, so much
music that you would never have heard.
Yeah.
I love how skateboard videos are like the gateway for skateboarders and anyone in general to really experience some amazing music that they wouldn't have heard otherwise. I would never have heard. I wouldn't say I would never have heard, but the first time I heard Outkast, I was like, "Who the hell are these guys?" But I was watching that video, the Decca video. Remember the Decca video?
Great
They
video.
have this song. It's Bombs Over Baghdad.
Oh, yeah.
The one song I actually don't like by this band.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
I just want to picture you walking.
Fuck!
You walking around.
Listening to, right? Outcast. This guy. He's like, you heard this dude? Oh, it's amazing. His name's Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Oh, love it. It is a good song. I think I heard it so much. It's up there with like Stairway to Heaven with me. I never want to hear it again.
Gives you good hype. Like,
Shwam.
it gets me stoked to go skating this tune anyways.
Yeah, it really does.
But I would never have heard if we didn't get the Decca video sent to us at the skate park there. It just would have gone right over my head.
Right. That's what's cool about skateboard videos, right?
Yeah, because I certainly wouldn't go to the record store and start randomly looking through the hip hop section. Not that there's anything wrong with hip hop, obviously, but I'm drawn to other type of music.
Sure.
Check me out. But thank goodness for skate videos like that, because it opens up my ears and everybody's ears to amazing tunes. And you are stoked on what song is from Pedro
Delfino. Undercross. Yeah. We all know this one.
Gangrene, Skate to Hell. Pedro Delfino from Death Wish video, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so.
Yep. I just like this style. Like, it's like classic punk to me. Like, it's more like 70s, 60s, 70s shit.
It was pretty basic,
Plus,
pretty straight
this part
up.
is amazing.
That
That guy's amazing.
I don't remember it.
What?
Well, I only saw that video once, I think, as opposed to other videos you just watch
I still play
over
it
and
every
over
morning when I
again.
wake up. I mean,
What do you have in your repertoire of skateboard music in your phone there? What are you listening to these days, Jesse?
I guess like I would never refer to it as skateboard music because like I don't ever really put headphones on to like skateboard or something like that necessarily.
that's crazy to me.
I don't go to skate parks, so there's never music on for the most part, unless someone's like boomboxing it.
Right.
And then at that point, you're just like, this is your fucking boombox, so I want to hear what they have to offer.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Hip hop wise, I was listening to this dude, Cassis Dead. It's sort of like.
How do you spell that?
Cassis Dead.
Cassis Dead.
And there's a song called Before This. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like East London. Yeah.
oh, it's got that whole like 60s, like late 60s funk vibe to it. You know?
how'd you
It
find it?
reminds me a little bit of Biggie. This is something I found actually through Spotify.
This is roller skate music, dude. This is like back in the day, really, like the whole like.
Yeah,
cross
exactly.
No, it's dope though. It's
Yeah.
dope. I love stuff.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it definitely has
so
that like UK
Yeah.
sound of it there.
I'm not gonna be like your guy to go to for hip hop stuff, but like it's funny because I've always liked hip hop. I just like never know why, and it's so like scattered, like who it is. I always have friends trying to influence me to like listen more about it.
Good. Keep your ears open.
There's
man.
someone from Toronto that a band called Breeze that is amazing, and it's a guy who has a recording studio in Toronto, and he just made an album. I was like, if you're ever gonna buy an album to listen to all the way through, it's so cool. Again, it kind of has some like English vibes to it too. It kind of
Breeze.
yeah. I don't know if we want to flick that on. Breeze. There you go. It's one of them. I like this 90s Brit sound, you know? And then when you hear him sing on it, it really...
It's almost like Trent Reznor-esque, like with the sound of it.
Well, there's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, it's cool. He uses synths, obviously, like that right there. That's sick.
Yeah, that's cool. And then someone else from Toronto is a band called Ducks Limited. Ducks.
Love the name.
Like LTD. They used to be called Ducks Unlimited. And then there was some problems there. Now they're just limited. They're Ducks Limited. Yeah, and this one's definitely like.
This isn't Dinosaur Jr.?
This is like jangle pop, you know?
It definitely is.
It's got good tempo.
Yeah, it does. I like that.
Feel like I should be driving to Regina or something.
Yeah.
Saskatoon? Or just Southern Ontario? I like that.
Yeah.
That's all right, eh?
That band.
Well, what else we do on the show here is we listen to what skaters are listening to on the streets. We want to find out what they're listening to, and we just want to kind of broaden our horizons. And how this rating system goes, we either decide if it's rad or not rad.
Oh, right. So, you either like it or you don't like it. That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, so we try to do more listen and less dissing. But I mean, some of the stuff out there, man, that the kids are listening to, just the dissing can't be helped. But we try to stay away from that.
But you're old though. But you're old.
Yeah, but you know what? My heart is young, and I'm open to any tunes out there as long as it's not Dinosaur Jr. Okay. All right. So the first tune that we had to listen to, this guy here, that's not it.
Hey, dude, what's your name?
Elliot.
Elliot. What are you listening to?
I'm listening to some French drill. It's called Drill Ep.4.
Thanks, dude. We're gonna listen to it.
No problem.
So I didn't realize how loud it is in the skate park, so I went back to listen.
Shout
to
out Skate Loft for that.
Yeah.
Shout out Skate Loft.
I could not understand what this guy was saying, but after multiple rewinding, I found out this guy was listening to Drill F4. Drill F4 is what this kid's listening to.
All right, let's hear it.
Here we go.
We're just saying this. It's like, yeah, it's definitely drill music.
It's French hip hop.
Yeah, it's drill though for sure.
I mean,
It's definitely an acquired. French rap is an acquired.
Well, no,
taste.
because
I can kind of get down. Like
the
one
music,
song.
yeah, the music is drill, but it's just doing the same thing in French. That's all. So they can be like drill music, which I like it. I've always liked that kind of stuff.
Brad,
I'm over
give
here.
me.
I think it's rad.
You think it's rad?
Yes, sir.
I think it's not rad. Jesse?
I think it's rad. Yeah, it's rad enough.
We're over here.
Could be worse.
Team rad, team drill. Let's get it.
Well, you guys are younger than me, so I'm not surprised you're ganging up on me and shit when it comes to French hip hop.
All right, who else we got?
Who else do we got?
Hey, dude, what are you listening to? I'm listening to Bruce CC Rap. Thanks, dude. We're gonna check that shit out. Keep skating.
So again, I'm at Skate Loft and it's so loud in there, and this guy's accent is so thick I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying.
You sent it to me, and I think I listened to it 4 times. I had friends too who were like, dude, I don't know, like Slayer, like they had no idea.
I called.
You got any idea?
I don't know.
I called my French buddy who's lived in Toronto for 30 years, still has the thickest accent, and I sent it to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's saying Pouchesty," but I was like, "What?" So it's called the music this guy is listening to is called Pouchesty C Red.
Pooh Shiesty's kind of good.
There's so many jokes in that whole name
Pooh
right there.
Shiesty.
Tons.
Like in the toilet?
Put him in the comments.
Calling yourself Pooh should only be reserved for yellow bears eating honey in Disneyland.
What is a Shiesty Pooh?
I mean, a harsh one, I would say. Like
Sketchy,
that's shiesty, right?
sketchy Pooh?
It burned, it hurt, it cut. I don't know.
Who wants to call themselves
Like
Pooh?
Dingy
Hey, yo,
Dirty.
what's up, Pooh? Come chill out in the VIP section. Yeah, yo, Pooh's here. Sweet.
Well, there's people called rappers and DJs called that, but
You want to hear Pouchesty?
Let's hear Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty.
Shiesty?
C Red.
All right, let's do it.
Shiesty. Pouchesty. Pouchesty. C Red. Hip hop is popular
Of course
at
it
the
is.
skate
It's the new
loft.
rock and roll. It really is. They're the new rock stars. I'm gonna say I'm good.
You're
Not
not
bad.
stoked on Pouchesty? The name or Pouchesty the music?
The name is amazing,
Yeah.
but the rap is like it's commonplace now. This style is very common. Everybody
Yeah.
hears it. It's like it's just all generations have that same type of thing. Rap music, rock and roll, whatever.
Okay, so you're saying Pouchesty is not rad.
Love the name. Name is rad. The song is whack. It's not rad.
Mr. Landon?
Agree with the name. The name is gold.
It is. I mean, it could go across the board of any music, right?
My God.
I'm not like opposed to that music. I probably wouldn't flip it on.
Right. When it comes to rad or bad, that tune was not rad. And I wouldn't even say the name Pouchesty is rad either.
What are you talking about?
Pouchesty?
Yeah,
Don't call me Pooh, dude.
It has all the grotesque things that you want in it. I mean, it's,
Pouchesty. Who came up with that one?
hey, well, let's go on to the next one.
All right.
More Pooh Shiesty.
Hey, man. Hey, dude. Dude, what are you listening to?
Ammo and the Sniffers, song's called Hurts.
Brad, what's your name?
Eduardo Corocchio.
Cool, we're listening to that.
That guy looks familiar.
He does look familiar.
He
Looks
does really
familiar.
look yeah, but his name is unique. It's very unique.
I don't know. That handsome devil there had a mustache and he didn't have long hair, so...
He was
Eduardo?
definitely- yeah. Eduardo.
Eduardo Corocchio.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, let's hear what he has to say.
What was it called? Ammo and the Sniffers. Let's see if I can get it right this time.
I still want to hear the drill song again. I was rad. I'm down with it.
They're from Australia.
I like that.
I'm down.
Fast pace. I like that. Yeah. And you?
Definitely down.
So we got a rad.
I've got a rad.
You
You
think
got
it's
a
rad?
rad.
You think it's rad? I also think
No
it's
rad.
rad.
No rad. For
No,
you.
I think it's great. This handsome devil, whatever he's listening to, man, sounds great.
I would say handsome.
good-looking
I would
guy.
say handsome. I mean, the stash is very creepy.
So we all are in agreement that song was rad. Ammo and the Sniffers.
Yes.
And may I also add that all the songs we're listening to this evening are going to be available on our Spotify playlist. So it'll be Shred Central Podcast / Jesse Landen, and everything we're listening to, it's going to be available there. So if you want to hear the whole song,
I assume other things too as well, like not just those 4 songs. It's
Correctamundo, Brad. Thank you for
I got
correcting
some
me.
extras there I can throw your way.
Thanks, man. That's what we'll do. So let me see about us playing a... Oh, no, never mind. You know what time it is?
Oh, what time is it?
It's time for the Model of the Month.
Oh.
Every episode, we like to have a new model, a new skateboard up
Wow.
there. So
I'm excited.
good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Model of the Month.
Oh, nice.
It's this here is an olive skateboard. It's an F. Fuck you, you fucking bitch! This here is an olive board. It's an SNFU model. It's 8.5 inches wide, 31 and 5/8 inches long, and it's got a 14-inch wheelbase.
That's dope.
SNFU, I feel like I don't.
And it's
Very
signed
impressive.
by Mr. Chai Pig at the bottom.
Oh, it is. It is. It definitely is.
So I hope you guys like it.
Wow.
I think it's wonderful.
I think it's great.
That's pretty cool.
14-inch wheelbase? Wow.
Yeah, 14.
I think that's the
What's
average.
the nose on it? What's the tail? You got all the specs? What's all the...
Well, I got the width, I got the length.
What kind of black is that they're using?
What kind of exactly? What kind of black is that he's using?
How you doing?
Have you scared anybody yet? That one almost touched my eyeball.
It
But
almost got there.
We haven't gotten anyone with that spider
No,
gag yet.
no.
Jesus
One
that
Christ.
was unexpected, though. You had a good... I was, like, focused on other things, you know? Mm-hmm. Next time.
We gotta have like a bigger spider or an exploding
Yeah, like a...
whoopee cushion or something.
I think a whoopee cushion would be good.
Right off the bat.
God.
That's actually not a bad idea.
One of these days we'll get someone so freaked out, but until then, you want to play a game with us, Jesse Landen?
Now I do.
Okay, you ready for this? This is an old-fashioned game. It's called Simon. It's from 1979. It used to belong to my sister, but I got it sent over here. Here it is. It's pretty straight up. The lights are going to go flashing, and you just have to press the lights in succession of each other. Like you just, if it goes red, you press red. If it goes green, you press green. Pretty standard, straightforward stuff. Boy, in the 70s, were they ever getting out of hand when it came to these memory games and the lights and the flashing and the doohickeys and the yuckiness? Here we go. Okay,
Everyone's
so
gonna
I'm going to
love
put it. Maybe we'll do like we'll have 3 attempts each here. I'm gonna go first and show you what it's
Have you
like.
played this game before?
No.
It's gonna go fast.
I remember it,
Okay,
though.
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So because this is an old game, the pads, like the things are kind of sticky. So kind of try to press.
Wait,
here.
old like you, Jimbo? Old like you?
Old and sticky like me, Bradley Hainschwang. Thank you.
No one
for...
wants to know the sticky part.
Okay, so. My short-term memory is so screwed. Anyways.
It gets harder though.
I was gonna tell you, Joe. I was like,
Okay, Jesse Landen, it's your turn, my friend. Hold on, let's reset this for you. Okay.
do I hit it?
Yep.
At first, everyone's like, "Yeah, whatever," and then you get into it.
Yeah. Oh my God, was that right? Hey!
Yeah. Technicality. All right.
Default.
Watch out. Watch out now.
Press the red button in the middle.
Right here.
Yep.
You got you.
All sticky. Sticky like me.
All right.
Old and sticky.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
That was good. Oh no.
Okay, let's turn it up a notch. That was the
That was the easy
that
one.
first game. That was the easy
For
one.
children.
Get
Yeah.
destroyed.
So that was skill level 1. We're gonna go skill level 4 right away.
Good idea.
Fuck it.
Oh man.
Get ready,
I
everybody.
bet we can only do the first one.
All right, folks.
We're in
Level.
level 4. I like that beat already.
Weird. Okay. La la la. What?
Other one.
Jesse Landen, it's your turn, buddy.
Was that the
All right.
hard one?
It's on.
Top
we didn't,
tier.
I
Only
didn't even
the
get
best.
past the
Only
first
the
one.
best.
The buttons are really touchy,
Closer to the
or
middle.
not.
There you go. He's gonna break the thing. Amazing.
Jesse Landen.
It's from the 80s, remember? It says Oh.
Fuck was that?
All right. I'll give it a shot.
We
Wait,
can
do I have to
double
like
check?
Do I have to like
What was that?
do I have to
Turn the power. Turn to
off
the right
on
there
again type of thing? And then middle? All right, watch out, boys. Here we go. Watch out now. In your face.
You got that.
That's about it, right? Yeah, you gotta really hold this thing, man.
Mm-hmm. It's an antique. Oh,
I jumped the gun.
Okay, this is my last turn. It's my last attempt.
I think you got this. What happens when you win?
It starts.
Money,
It starts to
money falls
flutter.
from the ceiling.
Money starts shooting out
A
of it.
woman comes
And
out
now
with
it's not real.
birthday
It's
cake.
Monopoly money, but nonetheless, it's still money.
La.
Oh, you're jamming now.
I'm already panicking. Ah! Jesse Landen, this is your last
I
chance,
have to go
man.
again? I have to go more?
Third time's a charm.
Out the front, yeah. It's like you just hit it once and it'll skip.
Oh man.
I
You're no good at this game at all.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like this
throw it or
thing would
something,
explode
right?
into a million pieces if anything were to
Last
happen
chance.
to it.
Last chance. Honk. Jimbo.
I mean,
Showing off.
Wow.
I'm getting the Oh, dude, I don't even remember that one. I thought it was the.
All it takes is just kind of spacing out for
Yeah.
half a second, and then
Exactly.
it's
You're like,
over,
wait,
right? It's
because you're like, oh,
whoops.
because they have the same rhythm, and then you're like, oh, wait. That's
I think out of all three of us, you probably did the
You
best
might
out
have done
of
the
it.
best, yeah.
You're the Simon champion,
Yeah.
Brad Hainschwang.
Do it.
Way to go,
I
buddy.
want something. I just like to thank my family and all my friends.
Wow.
So I'm glad you guys had fun with that ancient game. Hey, Brad, do you have a lighter? Brad, do you have a lighter?
I do.
Cool. Thank you very much, Brad. That makes
Hey, what the?
13.
Fucking
Thanks, buddy.
dick. Wow.
So let's. What did we learn here today? Other than Pooh Shiesty is probably the weirdest fucking rap name you can have out there.
And Jimbo stealing my letter. Let's just make that clear.
We learned don't give me your lighters. So
Yeah.
we learned. What we learned today is, hip hop is what a lot of the kids out there are listening to. Hip hop is rad. We listened to some Amyl and the Sniffers. That was some pretty good shit too from Australia. They're playing here in May at the Danforth Music Hall. What the hell is that? Okay, so we were stoked on that shit. I mean, we didn't hate what we heard. We were pretty fucking stoked, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, man. Of course.
And speaking of music, we got Jesse's latest album. Is it your latest
I
album?
believe it is, yeah. Or
Giants?
actually, it's not the latest. It's just that the latest one that has a hard copy.
Oh, I see.
Can't be printing records of all of them, unfortunately.
I like the song I played a little bit of it in the beginning there at the shred intro. The Loser song.
Oh, Some Kind of Loser.
Some Kind of Loser. Dare I say it? It's a lovely song. There's now who
Gymbo
came up
with a compliment?
Who came up with the decision to have the strings in the? Fuck you, Simon.
That'd be me for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So who played the strings?
Basically, I like made the strings with like a software instrument.
Okay.
And then I gave them to someone who just plays, and he plays all those different instruments like one by one, and then it's like a layer that sounds like a symphony ultimately. And honestly, he did such a good job of it. Drew Jureka is his name, and he's an amazing musician.
Do you have a Shred Central memory that you would like to share with us, whether I'm in it or just some random memory?
So
that
basically,
you
we're
have?
saying he's fishing that he wants to be in it.
When it was called Ramsterdam, did you own it?
No, I went to Ramsterdam though when it was Ramsterdam.
Debatable.
When I was on tour, I'd stop off in Toronto, and I would stop off in any city and see where I could skate.
Right.
And Ramsterdam was one of them. And there was another time where I came to town, and there was a notice on the door saying they failed to pay the rent or whatever.
And you're like, I should fucking do this.
And I said, you know what? What's the number on there? I went and called the landlord. The landlord happened to be right around the corner, and she says, yeah, you can rent it as is for I think it was a little over $2,000 a month.
Wow.
5,300 square feet right downtown, near the liquor store, near Wellesley Station, near McDonald's, the Rabo's down there. It's so central that it just seemed fitting to have the name changed to Shred Central.
Yeah.
Actually, the bracelet I'm wearing right now is a piece of the coping from the mini ramp.
Oh, cool. That's
I
crazy.
made 13 of them for the 13 years that we were open, and I gave them to 13
haven't got
people.
mine.
Nice.
Still haven't got mine.
Brad only made 13, and for the 13 years to 13 dudes that played an integral part of that skate park, and I wear it every day. It's a little piece of Shred Central with me everywhere I go. It's had a lot of dudes on this coping. Day One, for instance, Templeton. All sorts of Jesse, and all the locals. Anyone who came to Shred Central.
He was getting there.
Yeah, when you think about who skated the coping,
of
definitely
park,
channel my name into
Day One, and then Jesse's right after that.
Coping's notable coping slasher, Jesse.
Do you have?
Did you finish your story?
I guess not, but
your shred memory
story
you're saying about Ramsterdam.
Yeah, which is kind of I was such a little kid. I wouldn't have known the difference whether you did or didn't own it. But my first experience was we came from Owen Sound and went to a contest at Ramsterdam.
Oh boy!
I believe it was in Ryan Allen's magazine, 360 Spins, like the little zine.
Is that what he had before?
I'm basically this is ancient stuff.
I never heard of that,
spin.
but I knew that he was connected with SBC, so maybe that was a bridge.
It was before that.
I remember me and my friend skated in Owen Sound. We didn't really know what our skating was like to other cities and stuff like that. So I remember we went to this contest, and Shorty he was the one who won it.
Oh yeah.
And he won it by doing big ramp tricks and 5-0 and the tallest vert wall. But we were obsessed with flip tricks. So I feel like when we went to this contest, we were the only people who could flip our boards in the runs or in landing shit. But we were kids from out of town, so I remember I got third, my friend got second, and Shorty got first. And for second place, my friend from Owen Sound got a year's membership to Ramsterdam.
Right.
And I got this 8.5 inch skateboard that I sanded the sides down I literally took half an inch off each side with a lathe in order to skate it that's how young I was.
Jesse Landen, thank you so much for fucking coming out here and being with us and discussing music and listening to new music with us and anybody out there who wants to listen to Jesse's music. He plays guitar and sings for the Giants.
Yeah.
Giants. Is there any shout outs you'd like to give to people before we take off?
Yeah, man. Thanks for all the homies I skate with, man. They're the ones who keep me motivated, so I feel like I wouldn't have been able to film half that stuff this year if some of the crew wasn't around. So
Are you going to film another part next year if you feel up to it with those ankles?
I want to.
The liver
I
is
just
at
think
100%.
the whole thing is some of the way it's just hard at this age to really do what it takes, like time-wise. Yeah.
Sure, for sure. It
Should
does.
really dedicate that kind of time to filming, but I want to.
Yeah, that's amazing. So
I should just
another
talk
part.
over this, right? It sounds
Well,
so.
cheers to your
yeah,
beers.
do
I'd like to
whatever you
thank
want.
our sponsors, Danforth Brewery.
Yeah.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers. I'd like to thank Iceman for hooking us up with the ice. I'd like to thank Bait Shop. And Jesse, we got some
Of course,
stuff
Skate
here.
Smoke.
And Skate Smoke. Jesse, we got a little package here for you.
Oh
We
yeah.
got the February Thrasher.
Freddy Gall.
Got a rolling tray.
It can be used for keys and a wallet.
yeah.
That's a Shred
And
Central.
of course, the postcard is what you really want.
That's a Shred Central postcard. We got some stickers for you. We got some
Sick.
Skate Smoke socks.
I mean, some socks,
and a
dude.
t-shirt.
Yep.
Awesome, man. This is amazing.
So,
Right.
we're going to go out with Jesse's Spaniard Giants. We're listening to Some Kind of Loser. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and being stoked on this show, being stoked on music. Enough said, go shred, everybody.
Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers,
Yeah.
man. Oh, there we go.